Hello, and welcome to episode 43 of In the Last Remaining Line. I am your storyteller, Nathan, and I am joined by Sai, playing Mary, Katie, playing Iris, and Jillian, playing Tyr. When we last left off, a clash of the Titans occurred. And with a little help and a lot of grip strength, Tyr prevailed over Jessie and cast her into the abyss. And there she and Walter stand, face to face, the two survivors. We also left Iris and Mary. Hello. Thank you for joining us again. Forgive us for our technical difficulties. And I will just take it from the top. I am your storyteller, Nathan, and this is episode 43 of In the Last Remaining Line. I'm joined by Sai, playing Mary, Katie playing Iris, and Jillian playing Tyr. We last left off. We had lost yet another Primogen to the implacable advance of Tyr through all of my major characters.
Oops.
Not all. Come on.
A third.
One third.
Many are still alive. Yeah.
Tyr and
For now.
the Ventru Primogen came into this abyss to confront Jesse and get his son back, Michael. They were successful at one of those things. Jesse is now forever gone in the abyss. Tyr, beaten blue, skin like death, is within an inch of torpor. And she and Walter stand at the end, in the darkness. Perhaps allies for the moment. Iris and Mary, we left walking out of the lobby of Princess's condo. The night is theirs. Will they check their phones? Will they join the princess on his way to pick up his mother and run her about for her evening errands? Who knows? And I think we will go ahead and start this evening with Mary and Iris. Princess holds the door open
I'm
for
excited.
you, gestures out into the cool night air.
Where are we gonna get dropped off, Iris?
I don't know. Is it too far out of your way to take us back to Catherine's, or would it be easier if we just went along with you for the night and you circle back and drop us off when you're heading home?
Oh, not at all. I can drop you back at Catherine. She's just a few blocks down the way.
Oh, okay.
You would
We'll take
perhaps.
that then.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could walk just as fast as. We'll get into my my vehicle in the parking garage.
Oh,
Well, where's the fun in that?
A lady does not walk. I understand. Follow me, and he marches out across 2nd Avenue towards the parking garage associated with these condos. Waves at the attendant. The attendant smiles and waves back at him. He seems comfortable.
smile.
You walk down a row of expensive sports cars and luxury sedans. The people that live here spend an a ridiculous amount of money on cars that they never use.
Are you trying to give us a little hint, Nathan? You're
Like,
just
we could take one, you know.
Guess what? This place with cars that people don't look at.
Are we stealing a car? Just text me.
Princess,
Anyway, noted.
Princess gestures to a large, double wide Cadillac Escalade. It's all black. He reaches for the handle and it unlocks. Hop in. Who's riding
Can
shotgun?
I? Iris can decide that.
I'll go up there.
I'd like to try to memorize the plate number.
It would actually be kind of difficult to do that because it's backed in. It's not. I don't think I would make you really roll to memorize it. What I will make you roll for is, give me performance and manipulation, and tell me how you are going to walk to the rear of this vehicle without drawing attention to yourself.
I don't know anything about this car. Like, I'll just like, wow, it's so shiny. I love the back of the car. It's so like it's like a wet. It's like, what color is it?
It's like black.
It's like a wet day in Seattle.
Princess just looks at you. Yeah, I like the back too. It's very large.
Okay.
I'm
It
sure that's
basically is
useful.
trunk space, which I found I need more and more as my unlife continues.
No, that's fair. We seem to move a lot. And having enough space to carry our stuff.
So
around
Mary,
would
go
be
ahead and
nice.
roll performance and manipulation for me.
Okay. I have 4 successes.
Oh, that's plenty. You slip back there. Once he says the word trunk space, and admire the handle and the license plate. It's yours.
How many people fit in this car? I mean, is this the one that you're gonna use to bring around the prince?
It is.
Oh. Do you have more of these cars? I mean, how do vampires how do we like get cars around here? I don't know if you've noticed or if you know, but like we kind of have lost a lot of cars in our short afterlife.
I'd really like to have something better than what we can get from these like rundown places.
Well, the simplest method that many kindred will use, although it comes with its own problems, is ghouling. That allows you to purchase a car without using your own name.
I mean, do you have like ghouls that run errands for you, or is it?
Oh no, dear. Walter. Walter has a whole fleet of these things.
Oh,
They're owned by his company.
so you're not really like a ghoul making. Well, You're not interested in servants.
That's what I suppose that other kindred do.
Okay.
Because it would be a violation of the masquerade for them to be giving out their real names, just signing documents and such.
Mm.
Mother would be very upset.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a seat in the back. Am I with the bodyguard?
So
Or are they driving?
they are not driving. So you get in, and the vehicle is massive. Pull the sliding door open, and it is heavy. Same thing for you, Iris. I assume you are riding shotgun
Mhm.
if Mary is getting in the back. When you open the door, the passenger side door, Iris, it feels like it weighs a ton. You almost have to lift it up a little bit. Mary, on the inside, there are two forward-facing seats just behind the driver and passenger side-facing seats, and then there is a whole rear compartment where two sets of seats face each other. If you make your way into that rear compartment, Mary, you'll encounter a large man with a sword.
A what? A sword?
He sits there with his eyes closed. He's dark skin, long black hair. He kind of sits cradling the sword in front of him, and lets his hair fall forward just a little bit, but it's not over his eyes or anything.
This is not the time not to have any dots in occult. But okay.
To the Museum of Art, then.
That would be great.
Princess engages the drive, and the four of you roll out into the night. Do you have anything else to do this evening, Iris? Will I be seeing you anywhere else later in the evening?
I don't know. Did you want us to meet up with you? Maybe after we've picked up Tyr from wherever she's off to?
That would be splendid. I think Mother is returning to the tower later on, so that's where I will be. Although I'd certainly love to sneak away if I could. But I can't. I have to be here, right? Ugh.
Well, maybe while she's at the tower.
Maybe just for a little bit.
I mean, where are we gonna go? You're gonna play hooky.
I usually need a mid-evening snack sometime around then. I'm just not myself if I don't, have a little nip around 2.
Okay. I think we can do that. We could pass by near the tower and we'll wait for you outside or something.
I will be probably outside keeping the car running. She likes to leave quickly. So I'm sure I will see you. Anyways, I think we're here.
See, I'm sure that was faster than walking.
It probably saves you on those heels anyways.
Don't want to ruin them.
He gets out, pulls the door open for both you, Iris, and you, Mary. Rolling it out.
I'll get out and wave to the guy in the back seat that's just sitting there.
Very briefly, his eyes flick over to you, and then back to straightforward.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go out. I don't want to cause any trouble with this sword wielding.
Actually, Iris, roll insight
thing.
and wits.
Well, I have 0 insight, so that's good. But I'd have some wits.
Can she add aspects?
Not to this one.
Oh, it's insets.
I got 2.
He doesn't like you looking at him.
Because you can't disappear. Okay, well, we can like.
He doesn't like that I could see him. All right.
I forgot what clan these are. These people.
I don't know. I'll make sure to look at him even more often then.
Well, as soon as you are out, Princess turns to wave at you. The man with the sword crouches, stands up, gets forward, and pulls the sliding door shut from behind. And you can't see him anymore.
Not very friendly.
Unfortunately, that's not his job. It should be, though. He should treat Mother better.
They should. Well, thank you for the ride.
Thank you, Iris, for your company.
Of course.
Yeah. Good luck with your meetings.
You'll have to tell us about them when we meet up later.
You have been spoiled. I should not be discussing Mother's business with you. But yes, come rescue me from my awful job later this evening.
I'll wave to him as I walk inside.
Princess gets in, and he drives away. Iris and Mary, you are now in front of
Okay.
Catherine's.
Well, I'm gonna check my phone.
Yeah.
This is the time.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
20 messages from Jorgen.
Are there messages from Jorgen?
0
That's
messages.
the question. The only one we get is the all good here.
Yeah.
So
Good. It's good.
So you turn on your phone, and it is absolutely blown up with notifications. Tears says
Oh no.
that everything's all good. She's going inside. And then after that, it is all Jorgen losing his shit.
Jorgen cracked tear. Yeah.
He's a
Tears
narc.
Tears
real
not talking to
fast.
me. I called Diana. Diana's not talking to me. Where are you guys?
Oh.
Oh no.
How would my character like react? Like, this is a lot.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, actually, that's probably like
Oh, no.
it. Like, Should we should we should we go to the hospital?
Probably. He never texts us, so must be something.
I mean,
I'll put the
They would
target
be-
bags in the closet where the guns are, and I'll bring the duffel bag.
there's like, all right, let's go, but let's keep our distance. The thing is, like, I know that there's like two strong vampires there.
Yeah.
We don't want to like go in to try to save Tyr or whatever, and then end up becoming more like getting like
So
victimized as well. So let's check in with Jorgen first.
what does he mean she's not talking to? They're just supposed to be outside.
Yeah, I'm glad
I
you
know,
recall
right?
that.
I mean,
She's just like sitting next to him, ignoring him.
Tears being
maybe
mean.
something happened. Like
Maybe.
maybe something happened. Like they got, I don't know. Doesn't look like they got found out, but
Do you think she's just hungry and doesn't want to talk to him because of it? Like,
I mean, it's not like Tyr, but I don't know. Sometimes she goes off the rails, and I don't know. Maybe she's feeding. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even think
Let's
I-
just meet up with Jorgen.
Yeah. We'll go find this bench.
What are you taking with you?
I'm gonna grab the duffel bag. I'm bringing the duffel bag of guns and leaving my target bags behind in the closet where the duffel bag was. Since my handgun was taken from me.
So, remind me what all is in the duffel bag.
Ooh,
Here's
two
what.
rifles,
This would be a
a shit
struggle.
ton of ammo. Probably like Tyr's ID, that her fake ID. Depends. What'd you guys throw in there? Is the crossbow in there?
No, it broke.
I thought we had two crossbows. Did I make that up?
Mm,
I
No,
probably
you
made
have
that
two
up.
crossbows. No,
Wishful thinking.
there were crossbows from Odin's Field.
We have two cross. All right, then they're cross. This is really helpful bag. I got it.
Tyr's been carrying it the whole time.
I mean, I have my flare gun, but I'll leave it at the apartment, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know what else is in there. I think it's just weapons and ammo.
Well,
Should
Spray
shove a
paint.
sweater in
Can
there.
we bring our spray paint?
oh yeah, I'll throw the
Yeah,
spray
the stuff
paint
we
in
bought.
there.
And
What
the
an
flash drives are in
incriminating
the
bag.
target bag, right?
The flash drives I was keeping in my like backpack purse.
Okay.
Those come with.
Well, Iris,
Everywhere.
you are a very well-dressed Seattle woman with an army green duffel bag slung over her shoulder that clatters with the contents of rifles and ammunition.
Good stuff, good stuff.
It's just to the bench outside.
Can we like put like cloth inside, like just interpolate cloth around the gun so they don't clatter?
I guess we have the bag full of the clothes I got here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're gonna
yeah.
end up in here anyway, right?
There
Yeah,
are
okay,
also
we'll
the
use those
most
clothes.
expensive satin sheets you've ever seen in your life. A
feel
whole
like I don't-
closet full of them,
It feels
I'll put it in.
just adjoining to your room.
we're gonna like. I don't want to rip these sheets on like these guns and whatever. It's good. They're gonna snag and rip. There's no way. But
I don't want to ruin the new clothes.
Oh my
though.
god.
If we have the option of the
God, we all don't want to rip anything. I love it. I love it so much.
don't we have like the any like old clothes that we used to use, or did we throw those out?
Man, I can use some of my old stuff. I don't. It'd be a good reason to go shopping. It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
It'll be stuff that's like a month old.
My old stuff, like 1 month ago, like
I wore this dress to a party already. I can't wear it again. Oh, there we go. I can use the dress that I bought that's torn to
you can't
shreds.
double dip. It's just how could you?
I can't.
Okay.
So now the rivals are swaddled in a sleek black party dress,
Mhm.
and it's really sexy. That jet black rifle cradled in that party dress.
That's a sexy devil.
Something you
bag.
could really lose your eyes in. Anyways,
That's like a book, like that's a
It
YA
is.
book cover right
Yeah,
there.
it tells a story. Immediately tells a story.
You open up the bag and it's just
so Iris and Mary, you are, I don't know, 5 city blocks away from Harborview. Actually, kind of back up the way you came.
man. I should have turned our phone on earlier. Oh well.
Well, at least the princess doesn't know that we're going to the hospital or anything, that we're involved in that in any way. So
So when are we gonna tell Tyr about the room?
I don't know. I don't know how she's gonna react to that. I think,
She might
She
want to
might wanna
murder
know.
him right away.
yeah.
There's that
like,
big
the
window. She
question
has a
is,
tendency of throwing people out of windows. And
should we like keep it to ourselves for now until we want princess out of the picture? Because I feel like she's gonna.
oh gosh, she can't go upstairs then if we're gonna meet up with him at this tower to take him back to his house for a snack.
You're right. What if I what if I calm her down before we tell her so she won't react negatively?
Oh. Maybe we just tell her there's something that she can't know until we don't want princesses around anymore.
Okay.
Just like tell her there is something that's concerning, but we can't react to it yet.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't think she'll react well to you trying to use your mind powers on her for what seems to be no reason.
Well, I could like ask permission first. I'm gonna tell you something awful and you're not gonna react badly. Can I make you do that?
I don't think it's gonna go well, but you can ask.
All right. Well, you take the lead on this.
Okay.
You know Princess better, and you know Tyr. I don't
Been
know.
around Princess about the same amount.
Right. Well,
Well,
I mean, let's just see let's just wing it. Let's just see what happens.
Like, technically, you were with Princess for a whole mission without me there. You let her let him go.
Well, that's true. Well,
Mhm.
I mean, I was hoping he would like come back faster, but we were
Yeah.
too fast for him.
I feel like we were there forever.
Anyway, we'll deal with Tyr.
Gosh.
But right now she's like MIA. So let's see what that's about.
Yeah.
Jorgen's panicking.
Did you tell him we were on our way?
Your phone's been buzzing the whole
Oh yeah,
time. Like,
yeah, right. I'm just gonna be like,
Just tell them we're
like,
going to
I'm
the
gonna just.
bench.
The last text says, "I can see that your phone
Oh
is on."
yeah, we have to go to that.
This man.
I'm just gonna send a fire emoji. And the moon emoji.
He sends back
A full moon or a crescent?
fire emoji and poop emoji, and then more fire emoji.
Oh my gosh!
That
I hope
doesn't
the
seem
hosp-
good.
I mean, we haven't heard any we haven't heard any fire engines yet, or
Yeah.
sirens of
I-
any
Yeah,
kind.
I don't see
So
any smoke either from over there.
yeah,
It's a
So,
big
like-
hospital. You think we would probably see it if it was on fire?
we're already in the clear. Like things are looking good.
Maybe he's thinking that we're gonna come help start the fire.
Yes.
Right.
Has anyone
I
ever
mean,
called
why
you
would-
to put out a fire?
You guys just set the hospital on fire.
It's what we do. I'm sorry.
It's even the wrong building. There's just so many buildings. You just pick one.
Howlers.
Okay. Well, let's meet up with Jorgen. Let's go.
Do we need to pick up something to start a fire? That's what I need to know before we get there.
I mean, it's a hospital, but
But
if
he sent so many fire emojis. Like, what?
okay, well, we can pick something up on the way there
Okay.
just to be prepared.
We'll do like one of those homemade bombs or something where you stick the rag in a bottle of alcohol and just throw it in.
I just love the idea of you guys stopping at another store and shopping again before you get there.
It's like there's these tags and they're like, yeah, okay, let's go shopping.
Yeah, but I want to buy things.
I mean, what's the worst that could have happened to them? They were just staying put outside, okay? So
Yeah. We'll just grab something small from one of those like bodegas.
yeah. I mean, even a lighter is gonna do the trick. Like,
You're right.
Mary, Iris, like, catwalk bursts into a bodega. The jingles go mad. The duffel bag on her shoulder gives a muffled rattle. But yeah, you guys are in a bodega. It is plenty of alcohol in it, like bottles of alcohol. So got that going for you.
There we go.
Not sure what else you're looking for.
I
But
mean, is buying a lighter and alcohol. I don't think it's suspicious to just buy an alcohol and
Yeah.
lighter.
It's not. Buy a pack of cigarettes with it.
Yeah. You're right. We'll do that.
Look very normal.
there's a big old fat Samoan dude behind the
We should
counter.
get-
He just kind of deadpan looks at you as you ask for items. He reaches up, grabs a pack of cigarettes, puts it.
Is this near the hospital?
The hospital's another 2 blocks.
So
Um,
far.
Just the one spinoff.
Yeah, that's be fine for tonight.
Okay,
Oh, it's night.
that'll be 45.78.
You haven't heard. Okay.
Oh man, we have to pay with a card. I don't think we have any cash on us. Because we gave it all to Jackie.
I probably have some. I probably have a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever gave anyone. I still have probably enough for.
Okay, good. Because I gave all my cash way earlier.
Right. And I didn't, so I probably have cash.
Mary, I'm just gonna make a note. Mary plops down three $20 bills on the table. They are her final $20 bills. From here on out,
I have no
we're
more
dipping
money.
into Iris's savings
I should have.
or Liam's savings.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
They will not notice like little purchases. They'll be like, whatever.
Who keeps buying cigarettes on our card? Who is it?
Why are they doing this? They can't use it anyway.
Who is this?
You haven't heard. It's been an. I'm sorry. Like, what an uneventful night hasn't it been?
Yeah. It's been pretty slow.
That's the worst.
Amazing. Okay, so nothing's happened in the hospital. Okay.
I'll gather
Well-
up my stuff.
He bites off
Yeah.
a stick of Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
Have a good night.
Does it look like Slim Jim?
Happy sales.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Yeah. Enjoy your snack.
Iris, this bag's getting a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Did not get any lighter. But you two
Yeah.
pound some pavement right up to the hospital. Go ahead and make an intelligence and awareness check.
You guys got it. You're all smart and aware.
Oh, definitely. I'm super smart. My whole 2 dice
Okay.
I'm rolling right now.
I have 2 successes.
Ooh, that's better than my 1.
At least it's not a critical
Mhm.
like
So, Mary,
failure. Okay.
you don't have any like super Hawkeye vision like Iris, but you're smart enough to pick out patterns. And all up the hospital, all up the side of the skyscraper, you see floors, and they all kind of like randomly have lights on in like just the random pattern of some people working late, some people not, right? Some wards being open, and there's big blocks of lights that are on where a ward is still active. There is, however, a large section on the northwest corner that is all black. You count up 17 floors.
That's a. Also, like, they really suck at this masquerade thing. Like, that is so obvious.
Mm.
Try better. They need to try better.
Maybe they're hiding it as like hospital renovations or something.
I mean, that could work. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah. I mean, it's a big place. It needs a lot of
A
renovation.
huge hospital. But I don't see Jorgen out here, do you?
No. I guess I'll bring out my phone and text Jorgen like we're outside, or we're here.
I'm in the security building across the street. Scroll up sometimes.
What?
Well, don't send 200 messages.
Say what 200
Okay,
important
we'll
messages.
just go to the
We'll
security.
go find him then.
So there's a
It makes it scroll all the way up every time you send one.
you can see the security building across the way. It has a big sign in the front, Harborview Security, above a whole set of glass doors. It seems, and you can see that it's interconnected with the skyscraper and a few other complexes. It looks like it kind of houses security, and it's the heating and cooling for the building as well. There are massive fans and heat sources humming away, and little bits of steam exhaust coming out the top of the building. The two of you walk into the lobby, and it's empty. Looks like there's supposed to be a receptionist or something, but there's no one there.
I guess we can just go upstairs then.
Easy peasy.
Walk over the elevator.
Iris, you press the call button on the elevator, and it comes down. The doors open. Stepping inside, you see an immediate problem. There's a key card reader.
Tell him to push the button to bring it up there. To his floor.
Okay, well, I'll text that to Jorgen. We're in the elevator.
I am not getting onto another system. Go get the key card from the guard. He's at the reception desk.
Oh my god, there's no one now. I'll walk over there and look for a key card.
Iris,
then.
you lean over the desk, and there, softly breathing through his nose, is a large-ish 250-pound man sprawled out on the floor. His girth. Thank you for sticking with us through some technical difficulties. Again, we'll jump right back into it. Mary and Iris, duffel bag over Iris's shoulder. Mary does not carry things. It's just not a Mary thing. It's not a thing she does. They make their way back across First Avenue to the freight elevator.
I think I'm actually leaving the duffel bag with Jorgen because didn't want to bring rifles.
Iris with just the cute little backpack.
Mm-hmm. With some non-menacing crossbow bolts popping out of it.
Very normal and safe.
But Jorgen has the alcohol in the lighter in case he needs to start a fire.
He could start a fire in the ventilation system.
See.
Oh, he's ready.
Make sure to mention that to him on the way out. We got some stuff to start a fire just in case. We weren't sure if you needed that based on your messages.
You know, just usual stuff.
There's spray paint now too.
Mary and Iris, the two of you find the freight elevator just as Jorgen said you would. When you arrive, the camera pans down, looks at you, blinks twice, and then the freight elevator opens.
Right.
Man in the van.
So up to the 17th floor then.
And that elevator ride up into
Yeah.
the 17th floor is where we're going to leave Mary and Iris. Dear, you are within
Okay.
an inch of torpor. There is an awful beast inside of you, and it wants to drink the whole world. Starting with Walter, but the whole thing, the whole world. It is threatened by the consuming powers of the pit next to you, and wants to get into a pissing contest with it about who can swallow the whole world first. Are you
Perfect. 10 out of
Are
10.
you
This
okay?
is where I want to be.
Are you still?
I think Tyr is like her eyes are manic and like just trying to like pan over anything else around and like uses her hand to like scrape across her face to get like any of Jessie's blood from when she ripped her throat out just like into her mouth, and isn't sure what to do. Her goal would to be to not attack Walter. Tyr doesn't want to do that, but I don't know how much Tyr has to say in anything. But there's nothing to eat in here besides Walter. But there is a whole hospital behind us, so I'd rather start walking. I'd rather start leaving Walter.
Okay.
If that's
You-
doable.
You taste Jesse's blood, and it is absolutely euphoric on your tongue. And there is so little of it. You look up at Walter, and he is so incredibly full of blood. I'm going to need you to roll your unspent willpower.
Okay. Just stressed for Tyr. A job interview. 1. Just 1.
Here you feel that your toes curl up and arch around the ball of your feet. You are a predator just about to leap at Walter. And if you don't want to do that, I'm going to need you to spend a willpower.
All these willpowers. I just got him back. No, not yet. I'm keeping my willpower.
All right.
I'll fight. I'll fight some more.
You enter a state of frenzy, and you must drink at least some
Perfect.
vitae.
In it. Sucks to suck, Walter. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll strength brawl. As you normally would. And
Neat. That'll be 500 dice. If I still have things activated.
yeah, go ahead. You still have things activated.
Oh god, yes. Oh god, if you say me dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
you lunge at him, and it's not pretty. You go straight for his throat, but he manages to get a big, meaty forearm in between your teeth and his neck. Of course, your teeth go right in to the first available source of blood.
Brutal feed.
Brutal feed it is. Let's make sure we're doing this right.
2 levels with Walter. Ugh.
You gotta be best friends now.
Honestly, best guy I've ever met. He's pretty cool.
Stand-up guy.
If you like blew up my tire, rad. Honestly, I appreciate the grind. You know, like, I get it. Listen, I hold nothing against the guy.
You just start showing up at his restaurant for shifts. No.
Oh, hey man, like, how much do you guys pay? I'm just curious.
So
You should probably put me in the back, though. I'm gonna be honest.
your potence is at 3, right?
My potence is at 3. Yes.
Okay. So you are going to immediately drink 2 points of blood from Walter.
Oh, that's great. Already in a better place, boys.
And he kind of holds his arm there for a moment, sticks it out, steps back, watches as you really go at the thing. And his eyes are kind of wide for a second. You're looking into them as you drink, of course. All right, now that's enough. And go ahead and roll me intelligence resolve and add 3 dice to that.
Oh, here we go, boys. Resolve. Add 2. Wow, this is like throwing a punch now. Oh, he's gonna hit it. 2. So many dice. Devastating.
You are still feral, but you're kind of like a feral 3-year-old girl with a juice box that she doesn't want to give back to her dad. She does it anyway, and she's just like gritting her teeth the whole time, maybe like about to cry, but like just gritting her teeth and like wetting up on her eyes. And he pulls his arm back. Thank you for coming, Tyr. And you're yourself again. You've managed to get enough blood in you to regain control of your character.
Neat. Yeah. Sorry about that. Fuck. You okay?
I am. She's still got Michael. I guess she doesn't have him anymore. But he's not just gone. I saw him in here.
Fuck. She said he was in a pocket or something. Can't fucking ask her. Okay. Where'd you see him?
She showed him to me. I don't know if it was trickery or shadows. When I first arrived and we began to talk, he was right there next to her, standing by her side. He looked as if he was in some sort of torpor. Thank God for that. Anyone spending any amount of time in here would go mad.
Then we need to find him quick, I guess.
If he's in...
Trying not to ask Billy. Right. Mm-hmm.
It pains me to say this, but my best option might be to return to Diana.
I mean, all she's doing is standing in the fucking hallway, so.
The witches will have the capability to find Michael, wherever he is. I have some of his vitae, and I have never known them to fail at tracking someone down, even in strange places.
Listen, I am not a fan of Diana, but it seems like she's actually here to fucking help, so. And they offered to help, so why not?
Well, I brought a fellow kindred in here who was supposed to have been in a place like this before and could find the way back out. He went into the pit when it was formed. You feel cold?
That fucking sucks.
And the two of you are just standing in this
Were you asking if I feel cold or?
howling gale.
Well, I know I walked with the wind to get here. So if we walk against the wind, we should be going in the right direction. Right?
Yeah. That makes sense.
I think so. Tyr's gonna start walking.
Walter follows her. And the two of you walk into the wind. It strikes you hard on the cheeks and nose, on your ears. And it's
Oh, everything hurts.
it's painfully cold. And your steps are slow, Tyr. Tyr, why don't you go ahead and roll me some resolve and survival.
Survive. I have points in survival. Wow.
Oh shit, you do?
Neat. Haha. I have a lot of points. Haha. I didn't roll good, but I can't use my willpower. I got a 1. Wait, no, 2. 2 is a 6.
Okay.
Haha.
All right. I love that. Like it's the one time in this campaign for you to shine survival. It's your time, skill. Ah.
Yeah, I was just like, I haven't rolled survival this whole time, I think. Wah. And it's like, oh, okay.
Uh,
I just want to look cool in front of Walter.
Tyr, you throw your hoodie up over your head, cinch it down, and Walter throws up the collar on his coat, and the two of you trudge on. You glance up at Walter every now and again, and his face has big patches on it of frozen skin.
Shit.
But after a few more minutes of walking, the wind dies down, and the darkness kind of quietens. Without the wind, though, it's disorienting, and the air is just kind of stagnant and thick.
Is it less cold, or is it still
It is
incredibly
less
cold in
cold.
here?
Because really by differential, right? It's still very cold, and it has to be really cold for a kindred to notice, and it's still cold enough for you to notice. But near the pit, it was a completely different. We need a different word than cold.
Mm. Tears just excited a little bit by the fact that she thinks that she can get them out of there and not have to ask from help from a native, even though Billy's never been in here before. He might actually be useless. There's no reason to talk to him. He doesn't know. I'm not talking to him. Dude, fine on my own. Yeah, goal is keep moving best we can.
You keep trudging. The darkness is complete after a few more minutes. Around the pit with the wind, there was kind of this silhouette to things. It's how you and Walter were operating. The intense cold just seemed to have that effect. Here in the warm dark, it's pitch. And you walk for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Ah, shit. I don't think I walked this long. Do you remember how long you walked?
It was several miles, as my assistant recorded. But
Okay.
I do believe if we walk another 10 minutes, that we are officially lost.
I'll talk to you in 10 then.
You become officially lost in 10 minutes.
Tyr stops walking. Hmm. Give me like half a second. Tyr's gonna step to the side a little bit. I feel like you can see me that well,
Okay.
probably. But just step to the side and turn away a bit.
You've actually felt his hand
Yes.
on your coat this whole time.
Neat.
It's just been resting on your shoulder. He placed it there to begin with so that the two of you didn't get separated. He doesn't resist you, but
I'll give him some sleeve. And so I'm just now a sleeve's distance
okay.
away from him. I don't want to lose him. That would suck. And for the first time, Tyr's going to try to talk to Billy in her head instead of out loud like a crazy person, like she's been doing the whole time. How you doing?
she's gone.
She is. Yeah.
She's gone, and I'm still here.
That seems a little shitty.
Suck it, Billy.
How about you get us out of here? And maybe there's a way for you to go too.
Right? Okay. Okay. Just
Can you tell?
can you put some of our vitae onto the surface? It will find the wall, and the wall is the way out.
Okay. Tyr is going to crouch down and then just like try to like dig a little bit into the spot where Jessie had bitten her, and then touch the ground. See if that works.
A droplet of blood eases off of your fingertip and onto the ground. It sits there and jiggles against your fingertip for a moment and then shoots off at an angle into the darkness. You trace with your finger up, and it leaves a slick trail that you could follow on your hands and knees, but you could follow it.
No, this is gonna fucking suck. But in her head, she says, "Thank you." It's gonna be slow moving for a hot minute, Walter. But I think I have an idea where we're going. And get a nice thigh workout.
Huh.
Tier's gonna do her best to follow this trail.
You're a woman of many talents, Tyr.
Yeah, I'm real lucky that way.
Walter does not get on his hands and knees.
Real lucky.
He walks behind you.
Yeah, no, I didn't think he would. Just feel his foot occasionally touch my foot.
Yeah.
Just like, I'll get us there. I feel bad I bit the guy. It's only fair. And also, I don't want to die in the abyss. So, we'll start going.
This takes an hour on your knees. They are sore, and
Ugh.
you feel everywhere that Jesse touched you inflamed with pain. Would you go ahead and roll athletics and resolve for me?
Sure. Tyr feels like this is partially deserved anyway, so resolve and athletics.
Athletics.
Going with a solid 4 as our average today, boys. I want to crit. I keep getting 10s, but I can't crit.
As you crawl, after about 20 minutes, your joints just want to lock up and quit. But Tyr's not a stranger to pushing through this sort of thing. I imagine many kindred who have not felt this kind of mortal version of pain and tiredness in many years would not have succeeded at this task. But the Tyr is built for it. And after a long, arduous hour, Tyr, your forehead bumps into a solid object. It's flat, it's sleek, and as dark as anything else.
Something. Tyr would just love to stand up. That's the first thing, and just feel over this thing in front of her.
You push your hands up and they slide up the side of it like it's a pane of glass. And it continues up as far as you can reach. No signs of stopping. To your left,
Oh, I know how I feel about panes of glass.
based on the angle that it came from, to the left kind of feels like vaguely back towards the pit. And to your right feels like, following the wall to your right, feels like away from the pit.
Okay. We're close. I'm going to go away from the pit. What a twist. I just go back the other way. Kill us both. Oops. It's about to start busting windows, so it's good that we felt other things.
Um, Tyr, yourself and Walter, with your hands outstretched, following this glass wall, you walk through the darkness blindly until you see a pinprick of yellow light in the distance. It's the old fluorescent bulb
Yeah,
from the
nothing to
hospital
say.
office.
It's a beautiful beacon, is what it is. As fast as the little leggies, her little damaged leggies can carry her.
Walter steps it out. The light grows larger and larger and brighter until you are back in that office corridor just on the other side of the ward. And when you step into the light proper, that is about the time you can hear the banging and stretching and groaning of steel as the double doors that hold back the tide rock in and out.
Oh, they're not dead. They didn't die. Okay. Tyr tries to stretch her tight joints. Okay. There's a bunch of fucked up old people on the other side of that door. But I'm sure you knew that.
We dealt with many of them. They're not what we came here for, though. I left someone to guard the
For not
way.
to kill a bunch of old people, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Yeah, no, he's gone. Like, gone when I got here. I know. Just like hug old dude. Some old dude just took him out.
I am afraid that
Are you able to like talk to him?
if they are still mortal,